With luck playing such a formative position in shaping AlkenStar perspectives, it's no surprise that one of the city's most common pastimes is gaming. A board game favored by rich and poor alike is called coaches, where two players take turns moving pieces, the titular coaches, across and off the far side of the board. The player who gets the most pieces off the board in the shortest amount of time wins. Coaches is a game of luck and skill, where dice rolls and movement of pieces representing the harrowing experience of transporting wagons and coaches across the mana waste itself. Bad rolls represent surge storms, which can remove entire trains of coaches, while overly cautious play causes slow journeys and decreases the possibility of victory. This game unites the dichotomy of AlkenStar attitudes towards risk and strategy elegantly across all social classes. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of All Guns, No Glory. I know the stream says it's called something else, but we have had some problems streaming lately, so you get what you get. But at least we're going live tonight, Monday night. It's the All Guns, No Glory podcast. We are playing Pathfinder's 2nd edition core revised for the players, Legacy, and a mix of Legacy and core for the GM and the module itself. The Outlaws of AlkenStar Adventure Path. We are currently in Book 2, Chapter 2, and it is two things I have to reconciliate. I'm not even going to go into battle because when a certain Mr. Styx, formerly of the Knoll race, now the Kothos race, I believe they call them, gained a crit roll with his grappling and grabbing, that bumped him not only from being able to grab or give the grab condition, it actually, with the crit, there's the 4 stages, bumping that straight up to restrained. And with him restraining our foe and everyone having a poke and Pilo with ropes at the ready, I will spend the entire next round while he wiggles and 3 of you help Mr. Styx restrain. With that added on, I will gladly 2 rounds later say Pilo ties him up fully. He is now from toes to nose just a coil of like animated rope, some of it guts, some of it not so much. Guys, he never admitted to anything. He just attacked you when you guys found evidence of a saboteur. What do you guys want to do now?
Take him to the captain.
Okay. A little while later, we have the...
So before we take him to the captain, we might want to watch all the stuff here, or at least have someone keep an eye on the bed full of stuff that we found, rather than
we'd probably just bring that with us, really.
Bring it with us too, yeah, or at least find out whose bed it is. Another question too. Might not be his.
That's true. You know what?
They're not labeled.
The captain.
They're not
attacking
labeled.
us and going all loopy. I think it's pretty good indication that he's guilty of something.
Yep. So, with an assortment of hand tools and not so lucky Lanks in tow, a scene plays out on the bridge as thus, where Drake's is given the helm and the captain orders you guys to show her exactly what went down and where. So you guys, after gaining the captain and Or I suppose you could call her to you. Like, do you want to parade this guy through the guests in the middle of the evening?
I would think maybe put like a rag or something over his head. We don't want anyone kind of knowing what was going on.
Bag him up.
That might look worse. I'm just saying, do you guys want to parade this in front of the, paying customers that you garnered upsetting, Nothing to see here, folks. Just a kidnapping. Your 50 goals. I'm just saying, like, you guys were the selling point to these people.
That's true. No, you want to know what? We could bring him into the captain's quarters. And then call the captain to us.
Call her to us,
You even know where Val is? Val was walking off down the hall to go shoot something.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Our animatronic friend was malfunctioning last episode.
Who wants to go look for him?
You know what? Us
What's that?
constructs got to stick together. So I'll go looking for Blaster Valentine.
All right. Step out in the hallway. Now, you guys have called the captain. You're waiting for a response, and we'll say that back and while little L is doing this, so I'll deal with him. You guys are calling the captain, discussing culprit, evidence found, come down. Like, it's pretty, I'm not going to ask for a diplomacy roll. It's pretty solid that you guys say, look, come down here. I have proof. We have the guy caught. He did this, and this. We have witnesses. You're just waiting for her to get down here. So Al steps out into the hall, and a look left and look right, and you see Nada. Where did he go?
Poke my head through the door. Which direction was he headed last time you saw?
He was going past us down the hallway there. Well, he was at the door in front of us, then I heard him kind of walk by.
I don't see him. I will look. And I'll go heading down the hallway.
Okay. Peeking in each door.
Yeah.
There's the proverbial, sorry. Lock. No one's here. Kind of. Well, these are the staterooms where the guests are staying. Maybe not all of them are having lunch. You know what I'm saying? Like, surprised we didn't have somebody stick their head in the hallway and go, what's going on out there? One of those. All the way down. And then finally you get to the service ladder.
Yep.
Okay. And you get in here and you find that you don't see him, but you hear the goblins discussing, like, they're arguing about what to do with him.
All right.
Down the ladder.
I'll go up the ladder.
Or should say up the ladder.
Yeah, I'll go up the ladder to the catwalk.
Okay. You go up to the ladder to said catwalk.
And do I see them?
Okay, so you see Valentine, right?
Yep.
In the middle of a four-way where the catwalk goes four ways, right? Yep. And he's got his sword and laser eye on one, or a goblin voice down said catwalk to your left, and his gun straight out to the right, and he's doing the I will not be flanked, right, kind of thing.
Yep.
And the head's going back and forth, Anyway, the goblins, you hear them like banging pipes and rattling trains, like, over here! How dare you shoot my sister? Yeah, don't shoot my wait, no, shoot my brother. He was very confused. What do you want to do with him? You're not helping, that kind of thing.
I'll rush forward down to the intersection. Wait. Blaster Valentine, what is going on?
I quickly swivel my head and point my gun at El Manubrio, and then it clicks, and I just look at what I'm doing, and I immediately put my weapon away.
We got him. He's restrained down in the storage room.
How did they get up here?
Don't know.
Okay, well...
But I will say, you were acting very strange.
I need to find someone who can look at my inner core.
Oh, dirty dog. All right, come back downstairs.
Lead me the way.
And then I'll head towards the ladder.
Okay. Valentine, when you usually daydream, and you are taken back to snippets of a war that you don't quite remember, but obviously were there. It's a few moments gone by because when you come back to us, as it were, everyone's still there. Like you lost 30 seconds or 5 minutes of you daydreaming, and they're like, hey, man, we've been having lunch, and what do you think, okay? This is the first time where you distinctly remember, aha, bunk beds, crew cabin, aha, evidence, we found him, aha, the culprit shows up and pulls weapons, and then you just, for some reason, it triggers you, and you're back on the battlefield, and you're surrounded behind enemy lines, and there's just you and 5 of your construct comrades hunkering down behind a boulder as if it's triggered a familiar scene from your past. People are in the same positions, and the environment, heavy structures in the environment are similar, and it takes you back there. So you play out this scene. You strafe left and tell your troops to break off and go shooting this way, and a target acquires and go running down this trench. And at the end of the trench, suddenly there's El Membrio. And he's not in a trench. He's on a catwalk asking, are you okay? And you've just lost time. But this time you've actually moved, almost as if sleepwalking. Which may prove dangerous to the party. All right,
lay out the gear oil, my friend.
Let's turn you back into a friendly for now. Anyway, by the time let's say by the time he retrieves you, what happened to little L? Anybody see little L mini on the board? Hello? Oh, there we go. Sorry, I had you humping Charwin's leg there, stacking minis. My bad.
It's not the first time. Certainly won't be the last time.
Turn the key.
The leech just pushes him off. Fine.
Do it. Sorry. By the time we retrieve Valentine, and guys, he does seem to be back to as normal Valentine is, if you could call that normal. The captain and, shall we say, a sidearm and a pick over her shoulder come waltzing up the hall, asking you guys,
Oh, we're about to witness some of that mana waste justice we've all heard so much about.
what's going on my ship? Explain yourselves. And she seems angry at everybody because you technically have tied up one of her crew members, so it's like she's looking at all of you. This had better be good.
I ain't saying nothing.
Now I want diplomacy.
Hello, Captain. We are trying...
I saw the whole thing. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Let's have this. But I'm sorry, man. This is deception. Not you were not there. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I trust my friends, my companions. They would not try to swindle you. And then I was gonna roll diplomacy.
Okay. Who's going to be our lead? Who's going to be the prosecution, I guess?
I guess Charwin can.
Okay. Present your case, Charwin. What's going on here? She wants to know.
Well, you see, we were looking at rooms and stuff, seeing if we could find any missing tools and whatnot. And well, wouldn't you know, we went into that room over there that Lucky let us into and found some tools that didn't appear to belong there, but all of a sudden he pulls out a sword and kicks the door closed on us, acting very suspicious. And then we had a little bit of throwdown, but as you can see, we didn't kill him. I think he's got some explaining to do. Charwin will hold up the tools.
Val and I'll hold up the guy who's tied up.
Okay. She asks, you all witnessed this?
We're all here for it. I even actually yelled into the radio thing we had found a guy. I don't know if I told you who it was, but I know that I did try to get into the radio box thing.
Yes, he was acting very strange as soon as we found the tools on his bunk.
We don't even
takes
know.
a lot-
I assume it's his bunk.
Where is his bunk? Anyway.
Yes, perhaps he's acting in this manner to protect someone else.
She calls the goblins up here, and she asks them who sleeps where in the crew quarters. And it's pretty much just Lucky and Drake's, because the goblins pretty much like they just sleep in the engine room. You know, they do have like the bed, and their beds are covered in their crap and stuff. You know, it doesn't look sleepable. It's almost like they've turned the bed into like a workspace. Like, oh, you know, I think I will do this project on my bed. Their beds are filthy and covered in junk and, you know, stuff that's not belonging to the airship. Things that they've picked up on trips are covering their bed and under their bed, and it's all their, you know, personal belongings and crap. Hardly anywhere to sleep. Either
And
they
they're
sleep on
goblins,
these
right? So
junk
it's just basically
Yeah.
a big pile of sludge on each one of their beds.
yeah, junk, right? Well, we're AlkenStar goblins, actually. We have really good junk. But anyway. And anything the captain said, you know, replace on the airship, like, that's broken, throw it away, we're going to get another one, or we're going to get salvaged. They probably kept it. Stuck it under the, you know, or we sold it for metal, whatever. Anyway. Several bunks in here, because right now, as you remember, we're running a skeleton crew. So there are several bunks that are going unused, right? And Lucky and a bunch of them might actually like sleep in different bunks and then do one big day of laundry instead of just sleeping in one and then having constantly do laundry kind of thing. So we have 2 suspects, but like as far as the evidence goes for the hand tools, could be, you know, could be Lucky, could be Drake's. They both use these rooms, could be the goblins, but they found the, you know, type of thing. So even though there's still some shade thrown on most of the crew, the fact that
Yeah,
He
reacted the way he did.
but if I knew the evidence was there, why would I let you in the first place? Why wouldn't I just, no, you can't go in there.
Oh, did
You know
we
what I
take,
mean?
Did we take his gag out?
No, sorry, I'm just reasonable of a doubt.
Yeah.
The captain. The captain is like, but you said Lucky let you in, so if he's the culprit, why would he let you in where the evidence is, you know?
It would have been pretty suspicious for him not to let us in. I think either way, it would have insinuated some level of guilt.
Okay. Yeah, and she thinks about everything you guys have said, takes a long draw on her cigarello, because I just love that artwork, and then blows smoke in Lucky's face and gives you the nod to, like, ungag him. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Lucky just narrows his eyes and then does the proverbial look away and sticks his chin up. No, I know Matt's just dying for it. I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for that skeleton and that dog. No. As much as I tried to work that in there, you guys have got your own Jenkins. One day Charwin's gonna like pull off a mask and claim he was behind everything. But until that day, you're not getting your Scooby-Doo ending. Sorry. Nope. He just indignantly, you know, refuses to answer to either defend or, you know, give any of these guys credit. All right.
You know, it's actually kind of funny because I had never made that correlation until you just brought it up. But yeah, Pylo's
come
totally
on.
Shaggy. Scooby-Doo.
I tell you, he's some hair, a joint, and one zoinks away from like nailing it there.
It's true. It's true.
You're more of a Puss in Boots than a Scooby, but you know, we'll have to take what we can get.
Yes.
Anyway, she tells the goblins to take Lucky and lock him up, so they haul him off somewhere. And after he leaves, the big shoulders slump for a moment. You think you know somebody? Well, can't say I'm impressed about any of this, but you boys did good. You should get some rest. And with that, the sun is setting, and she herself is going to retire to her cabin. There is a bit of a evening snack or meal that's kind of missed because our cook, Lucky, never got around to making it. So,
no, we have no cook.
yeah, yeah. Anybody have any cooking? I guess it would be crafting.
Ooh,
Charwin.
2. That's probably
Yeah,
what you want.
Come on, Charwin. We did that scene with you behind the bar. You can make drinks. Could you at least get everybody sloshed? Throw a couple sandwiches together for us?
Oh, man. It's going to be bad.
I've got crafting.
You're going to make human food?
I've seen that Futurama episode.
Yeah. Where Bender makes food. Oh, these nuts and bolts of this sandwich are very crunchy.
This is the saltiest thing I've ever had, and I once had a heaping pile of salt.
It's good, dude.
I used to love Futurama. I've watched the new seasons that came out recently too.
I was going to say, don't do that.
Pilo and even Charwin's crafting of dinner is leaving quite a bit to be desired, and they're not even finished. Anybody else? Oh, Blaster Valentine can make something edible. I'll give him that. But, dude doesn't wash his hands or it's like
That
smudges
expert-
of oil on the with the peanut butter and bread. It's what?
The pan flip. I got some crazy hand.
Yeah, I know,
spinning.
but you don't use vegetable oil. The fact you use real oil in the pan with the food is just kind of off-putting. So
Yeah. Sorry.
And I'm not just trying to be mean. These rolls suck. So I'm going with it's like, man, these are bad. You guys
That's
are
all
rolling
right.
two of you rolled 2 plus. It's barely passable.
Next time I'll do better.
El Membrio, is there anything you could whip up for us?
Oh, nice. Ugh.
Any crafting?
I will put my 2 best paws forward untrained.
Okay.
Why does El Manubrio with a little chef's hat on seem like just perfect?
Mwah.
Here you go.
You'd be like Ratatouille.
Yeah, I was gonna say. But because of his size, it's a real size rat. Like his hat is bulging in all kinds of directions.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'll say that El Mambrio makes is more edible. So Pilo.
Come get your bowl of sand stew. It's crunchy and delicious.
I'm just pulling seeds out of my coat pocket and just spitting on
I know, like Charwin got a 4, Pilo got a 9, Blaster got a 10, and Malbrio got 13. So I'm looking at any
I just lead
complicated
everybody to
dinners.
the bar. It's liquid dinner tonight, folks. Let's go.
Have some pretzel.
anything
Have
about
pretzels.
Guys, I'm just gonna take a couple bones and kind of just stick them back on me here, and that's about all the eating I have to do. So
He starts wringing the marrow out of his bones.
Oh, that's gnarly.
Hey, you know what?
Come into the kitchen and he's just
I've got
hopping
it.
around, stirring a big pot. You're like, can you come give me a hand with this? And he reaches into the pot, and grabs his leg, and puts it back on.
I got it. 2 for 2. You think I could do 3 for 3? Eh? He cast rope guts and calls it sausage. Just chops
do it, it just disappears. As soon as it gets burnt, poof, it goes away.
You try to eat it.
It's Chinese food. You're hungry an hour later. It's okay. We don't know his ethnicity. He's just bones. Anyway, let's say one way or other, the passengers are fed, if that's what you want to call it, and they retire to bed. I wouldn't say with stomach aches, because they probably pass on the weird looking stuff or take a bite and go, "Oh, no, thank you. I think I have some pretzels in my cabin." And the night desert sky becomes crisp, clear, and rather cool outside. Drakes takes the helm while our captain retires. He takes his shift. And if anyone is interested, because you guys were rather heroic, Drakes offers to give you guys some piloting lessons.
Only if I get to wear a hat.
Well, Pilo and Pilot just kind of sound the same, so I think I'm up for that.
I don't think the captain's going to let her wear your bomber hat that she wears. It's kind of hers, but...
That's okay. I didn't really want to learn anything this evening anyways.
No. Hang on. I think I got something. Anyway, he goes to a utility closet, and there's a dusty black cloak, black boots, and a straight-up black hat. Straight rimmed, round, tiny little silver buckles all the way around it. Dusts it off, and he says, "Look, this is a toy. It was like for a kid." And some rich couple's kid, used to prance around in this outfit. So it's very small, but it should fit you. And he lays a dusty old, and I kid you not, Zorro hat
Oh,
right on top of Al Membrio. Hey, look at that. Fits pretty good.
This is acceptable. Teach me.
All right. Anybody else want to hang out the bridge and learn how to fly a ship?
Hell yes. Pilo's on his way.
Absolutely, count me in.
Well, honestly, it sounds annoying, but like Drake's has got nothing to do but stare at the night sky, and he knows how to fly. So teaching you guys like how the controls work, when it passes time for him. So he's more than happy to give you guys lessons, right? I mean, there's a lot of him running around because with the three of you guys, just like, no, don't touch that. Runs over here. No, you don't want to pull that yet. No, I said up, not down. You guys are like on all the stations. Whee! One at a time. All right.
Oh, I'm not touching anything. I'm just up on that front deck ledge, marching back and forth in my new little uniform.
Dun dun dun. With a little hat on. Do these? Oh, so you think as the captain, you just tell Drakes how to fly? Fly this way. Now go this way.
I don't even say anything. It's all about style.
All right. Valentine, simplified machinery for a vehicle is your backyard. I mean, you are a walking machine. So the fact that everything is like the hinge of your finger and the dials inside, that you know that you've pulled your palm panel off and seen the cogs that twist your wrist, you know what I mean? Like, that's complex. This is not. You know what I mean? You turn the wheel, we go up. You turn the wheel, we go down. You pull the like, you know what I mean? So like, I would guess like everybody has questions, but Valentine, everything he tells you about air pressure, velocity, blah, 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 you didn't know it, but it all makes sense to you.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Makes sense too, because I've got lore engineering.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Speaking of which, anybody else have any kind of crafting or lore engineering? No? Give me that roll, Valentine. Ooh. Nat 20. Valentine, not only do you absorb everything, you instantly start asking, you notice that there's some calibrations that are off. The ship could fly more efficiently if they would just, twist this valve, adjust this. I don't know if you want to keep this to yourself or tell the guy that just taught you how to fly, but after like taking the whole lesson in, you see how the current, like if that's our heading, he said that's our heading, and if we want to do this, this, and this, and this is the wind velocity, and this is the weight of the ship, and like all the numbers run in your head, it's like you figure out a way where you could technically fly, like make an adjustment to our current path that would be more efficient.
What's his name?
Drakes.
That guy. Drakes?
Yeah.
Excuse me, Drakes. If you wouldn't mind, I could increase the efficiency of our flight path by at least 18% if you let me touch the controls for a minute.
Don't you mean 20%? Huh?
20%.
Oh, well, not 20, right? Haha.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I didn't say that.
Oh my God, I'm on fire. It's the Jeff Show. I'll shut up now. Okay. Not meant for me. It's meant for you guys. I'm sorry. 18%. I get it. You're being modest. 20%. I don't believe you. 18%. All right, let's see what you got. All right. He doesn't buy it at first, but as you go into detail explaining what you want to do to each
Component.
component, and why it'll work based on whatever you run through it, I'll tell you what. Lucky rolls are nice, and having schools are having skills is nice, but if you give me a good role-playing rant on what he should do to what valve and whatever, let's see what you got. I will give you a hero point.
The spring capacitor is at 25% efficiency, and I can increase that to 50. Plus, the air maneuverability flaps only come out once every 15 minutes, and I can drop that down to 5 minutes if I make the adjustment on the radial compass here.
Go on. He's interested. I said rant, not casual conversation. You're halfway there. Let's go. What else you got? Come on, Spiegler. I believe in you, Ricky. Let's go.
The propeller speedometer here is actually showing an incorrect reading, and I can adjust that. I'm sorry, I've lost it.
Yeah, I'm giving you some keywords. Zoom chat. No?
No, yeah.
All right. I think it was a good try, guys. What do you think? Should we give it to him?
Oh, yeah,
I vote
he had all
yes.
the terminology.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to spoon feed it to Spiegler, but halfway through I started dropping words in Zoom chat like velocity, airspeed, dynamic, thrust, because it's like if you don't have the terminology, I guess I was kind of putting you on the spot there, buddy. But well done. All right, he considers it, and he gets out a piece of paper and he starts running the numbers and adjusting a couple of things, and he's like, that's not half bad. I mean, it's not like I handed you a hammer and anvil and you made mithril just by getting a natural 20. Oh, no, there's a lot more to flying. These ailerons don't deploy every 5 minutes like you said. It's actually us adjusting these, but I'm following what you're putting down, and anyway, so he's keen to make some adjustments in the direction you were saying.
These
Kinda thing?
ailerons.
These ailerons. What? It's not like I went to school for this either. Shut up. Anyway, in the middle of the night, a thunderclap, and at the very end of Dezen Drake's shift, a a sudden peal of thunder reveals foul weather ahead. But it's not rain or hail that starts falling on the second kiss, but rather...
It's raining men. Hallelujah. Sorry.
Nope.
If it's a thunder crap, maybe it's from the meal you made.
I think we should let Pilo share that hero point that Spiegler had to struggle for right there.
Absolutely.
I can't believe I'm going to go down this road. Hopefully no one picks it up. Not hail, not rain, but a storm of hissing desert snakes. Anywhere else, this phenomenon would seem apocalyptic. But flying over the Mana Wastes, Dezen calmly assures you guys that this isn't his first snake storm.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying that I don't know why. There's a bunch of snakes. This is not a plane. Okay? Don't go there. But whoever wrote this took an airship, took it to the Mana Waste, and went, what can I have rain down that would be funny? And I'm like, I think this is why there's a bunch of snakes raining down on your ship. The passengers are asleep, though they will probably awaken shortly as the sound of thick coiled snakes bounce off the airship's envelope and go flying everywhere. I mean, you guys look back through the windows and you see them getting cut up in the propellers. You see them just bouncing off and hissing by windows.
It's okay, guys. They're just rubber snakes. They're just rubber.
Sing by windows.
It's just
Yeah.
food coloring in the blood, I swear. It's just food coloring in water.
Yeah, some actually like fall into the odd window.
Oh, that's gnarly.
Okay. Now, who's in the bridge here? We had.
Me.
Okay. I'm gonna say that Styx offered to stand guard over Lucky.
Oh, I'm already up on the front dashboard thing, still just pacing. I don't sleep, so, and I've been cranked for the day, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm just like literally marching back. and forth.
Charwin's leg did the trick, huh? All right. We have like there's a window open on the side there, and like a couple of stakes get in, and then it clicks. Dresden's like, "Damn it! The observatory deck. Get back there and fend it off." You guys have an open porch. That's probably the snakes are probably piling up. So can I have a athletics check for everyone's initiative, please, as we go tearing back there? If you want to leave.
I
Oh, he
can't
does-
believe they don't have a snake dumping.
I'm gonna roll it open
I did too.
because it's initiative.
18,
Oh,
Charles.
26. Let's go.
7 for Pilo.
Okay, sorry, Alll, you got what? 26?
26. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very athletic.
Pick me up and carry me, man.
Charwin got a what?
I just stopped beside his leg. Hop on, my friend.
I got an 18.
You know the kid's toy, which is a tiny puppy that bounces up and down as the puppy's on like tiny little red wheels?
Yeah, that's me.
It's like, yeah, just like he could put like one shoe on you like you're a roller skate and just keep the other in the air to push off like a skateboard. But that's about as on you as we're going to get. Valentine, what'd you get for initiative?
27.
Very nice. Did I miss anybody?
With every shot so far.
Pilo got 7.
It's the number.
All right. All right. Starting with a mass of hissing snakes that piles up on the back deck. Seeing this? Zoom in here. Oh, you know what? I need to fade out a bit here. Adjust that later. Okay. A bunch of hissing snakes moves forward. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. On to round 1. A large snake hitting the deck moves through them and makes its way up. 5, 10, 15, 20 is a move. 5, 10. Actually, 5, 10, 15, 20, and then heads upstairs. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10. He's going that way. Blaster Valentine at the top of the initiative for the friendlies at 27. What do you do?
You guys take care of this pile of snakes. I will go after the big one. And then I'll run up upstairs.
So you want to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Sorry, 5, 10, 15. Open a door. 2 actions. 5, 10, 15. Do you want to take this stairwell?
Yeah.
20. What's your movement? 25?
I was just looking for that. Yes.
Okay. Now, even though technically he was in and gone before you got there, I'll be kind and say that like this is kind of simultaneous happening. Well, like you step out and then you see, the back end of said snake slithering up as you head for the second staircase. Like, oh no, you don't. That's fine. L.
All right. So what is my movement without panache? 40 feet without, 45 with. All right. So hoppity skippity off of there. 5, 10, 15 to get to the door that you left open. So 20 through 5, 10, 15, 30, 35, 40. So I should be like almost pretty much all the way through. Back a square from there.
Down the bottom stairs? Okay. Oop.
Yep. To
Okay.
there. That's my first movement. I'm assuming that big door is open?
No, they're just coming under it.
They're coming under it. Oh no.
Yeah.
All right. And with my initiative, I will have drawn my whip. But I will also draw in my other hand the cool ass magical saber gun thingy that I have called the piercing wind.
Is it breaking wind? Is it?
No, it's breaking wind. No, the piercing wind. So I got the whip in one hand, I got the piercing wind in the other. Can I see any of those little snakes squirreling out through under the door?
There's a couple, but like I said, until you get through the door and can affect the mass, because this is actually considered a swarm as opposed to a singular.
I have one action left. I will hoppity skippity up onto this table over beside me so that I'm not on the floor level.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Charwin, what kind of healing spells have you got? The party, although we didn't exactly rest, we decided to stay up half the night and get a bunch of lessons, right? I would be kind to say that it's almost daybreak, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, do we get half a rest? Did we lounge around for a bit? What kind of healing might you have, or medicine you might have administered? Allow you guys maybe time for medicine checks, but not necessarily spell up and healing.
Yeah, I've got some treat wounds and stuff. So I've got abilities, stitch flesh for Pylo.
Okay.
I don't need it, and I'm good.
The treat wounds, my patient is only immune for 10 minutes instead of an hour, so I can actually get him pretty quick.
Okay.
And then ward medic, I can treat several patients at once using treat wounds.
You want to start with yourself with a higher DC, or how that works?
Sure.
Because you're hurt badly.
Treat wounds.
Or you guys engage in another battle.
Ooh, critical success. It
Nice.
says 29 on the dice.
Okay. And healing gives you 48.
21.
Giving you 21 back. There you go.
It's not bad.
And I know we've been over this, but I'm assuming, L, the constructs don't need any special.
I'm actually not in bad shape.
Yeah, okay.
But if the day has changed,
it has not. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys spent hours, and so I could see like just hanging out the bridge and resting, or definitely having time for Charwin to like medic you up. But I went, nighttime, who wants to be a pilot? And we spent all night flying and learning. No one went, oh shit, spells, night, sleep, now.
I was just marching back and forth in my new costume, which I still have it on, by the way.
You get the hat on. I can't get anything else on you. Unless they're baby boots.
Yeah, probably Blaster I would have done something too.
Membrio, as a puppet, do you work like Blaster where you can be healed as a person?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would take the hours of free healing and just go.
Oh, don't forget to turn my crank, Charwin.
All part and parcel, I'm sure.
And remember to stick the bone in me too.
Forget me, man.
Well.
Troy's on fire tonight.
Holy innuendo.
PG.
All right.
How skeletons heal up? They just kind of absorb bones into them. So, well,
Yeah.
we're going that way.
I got a 19 for blaster for 12 health.
Why do you have 18 ribs? So many men, so little time. I am the love child of Pilo and El Membrio. What? That's why I talk like this, but look so good, so skinny. Anyway, sorry, man. 12 points going to Blaster and L.
Touch me, Charwin.
Hey, critical success
Ooh,
for you.
so good.
Yeah, I'm full. I was only down 7, so
Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right.
Right. So, that retcon of the evening on healing is done. Charwin, for the actual current combat.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. 15, 20, 25. So 25 would get me about at the stairs.
Yep.
Is the door open or is it closed?
The one you just came out of?
The one down to the south, towards the
Closed.
Okay.
Closed. Like I said, they're just slowly slithering under it. That's why I didn't move the whole mass through already. They're slowly trying to get in.
Are they at least visible to attack or
No, that's what I'm saying. Like at this point, if you guys just wait, then they'll probably take several rounds or a full move action to like start getting under that door. But right now, to attack them en masse. Anyway, but there's enough like for flavor. There's a whack of them all coming in at once. So you're like, damn, there must be a lord of snakes on this planet. You know.
Okay. So I think for my second and third action, I will cast a focus spell called Cornucopia.
Ooh.
So
Do
vines twine into a wicker horn in my hands and out spills some fruit or nuts or whatever. And then I can use an interact action to heal myself just by eating it. And at my level, it'll be 2d6 plus 8. But I'll have to interact next turn.
All right. Cool. Next we have another big snake. 5, 10. Uses a move action to squeeze under a door as a second action. Appears here, and then has his regular 20 feet, and he goes 5, 10, 15, right by L. L, do you have any kind of attack of opportunity from movement?
no, I don't.
Okay.
I get an attack of opportunity if it fails a crit against myself or an ally.
Well, seeing the juicy human legs dead ahead of me, as opposed to you off and around the corner up on a table and not looking very meaty, Snake starts going down the hall. Great big cobra or something nasty like that. Actually, it's a giant viper. Sorry, a giant viper. It's 10 feet away from you, Charwin, at the end of its movement. But that's as far as I can get. Pilo, you are up, sir.
Oh man, damn snakes on this darn airship. Gonna draw my whip for action number 1. I will move 25 feet as far as that'll get me. I think I can actually get to where Charwin is if I take a diagonal out the door. A diagonal from where I was to there. From
No, because you're passing through a wall.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
Like because the south of your mini is covered, and only one right. You got to go through, right?
Gotcha. Okay. So
No skirting door. Sorry.
Full 25 feet.
Okay.
I think it'll put me right. Yeah. I'm too short to hit him. Darn. I will move over one more. Is that a hallway beside me there? I'll move over into one of the hallways beside me here, right into the one space beside. There's not much else I can really do with only one action.
This is like a booth. Like at Kelsey's, right? Table and and a bench kind of thing. Is that where you want to go?
I'll take a step in there. Yeah, I'll step in there and just kind of stand and watch.
Okay.
And that's
all right. Yep. End of round 1, gentlemen. Round 2. The mass of hissing snakes uses all 3 actions and starts spilling its way under and through the door. And as a triple action, gets, let's say, half of its mass through. Now, although 10 by 10, you guys can see 10 by 5, there is enough, mass through that you guys can start making attacks on this thing. What do we got? Next, we got Big Snake number 1. Squeezes under a door. And, look at all these hallways. 5, 10. Starts sniffing at doorways, looking for a way. Dun, 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 dun. Blaster Valentine. You want to scoot up them stairs?
Yep.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Wait a minute. Doesn't dump into the hallway. It dumps into a door. Okay, that's weird. Pop the door open.
Yep.
And you see the co-pilot's captain. This is Dresden's captain, and there's no exit.
Oh, no.
Damn it!
Is there any vital components in this wall I could break through? No.
I'll burn your third action as you look through the room like there's got to be a way out or way through, or like, ooh, where did he get that? I wonder. We're going to talk to him about some of these places the ship goes, man. Which brings us to El Membrio. Sharwin, get ready. You're on deck. El, what do you do?
So I have a question. Because in my head, this can't happen. But
What?
if I trip a snake, does it go prone? In my brain, that doesn't matter. You trip a snake, the snake is still on the ground. But mechanically,
Oh, that's fine. Because I don't have legs, you trip things that have legs and appendages. Since I do not, no. I will say, though, it could be possible to flip it on its back.
okay. No, okay, yeah, I see that. I see that. Yep.
Like think of it like a turtle, right? Oh, I trip a turtle. People are like, well, its stomach is skitching the ground. It's like, well, you could flip it on its back, and just like getting up, it has to flip over.
That's fair. So that's what I
give
do.
you-
Because in order for me to be panache, I have to
Yeah.
trip something. So
No, it's fine.
I tripped the snake. And
okay.
apparently with a 22, I succeeded and the target falls and lands prone.
Yeah. You flip it over on its belly, on the back of its head. Womp. Let me just in prone. There we go.
All right. And
Belly up. Okay. And
then I will.
oh, sorry, wrong snake. My bad. Go ahead. I'm just I tripped the wrong snake.
I'm reading the rules here, and you have to actually make it stand prone to make it stand up straight to be tripped. It's the opposites. No, I'm just kidding.
So I
What?
will.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, you actually hang on. So did you
I'm just joking. I see you just stand it up straight. It can't be prone. You have to stand it up. That's what gives it the prone condition. I'm just joking, though. It doesn't.
Okay, sorry, don't open up with I'm reading the rules here because I'm going to take that you're on Nethys. And it's like, what? Really?
I'm trying to find it though. I can't.
All
really
right.
do much
Big
on it.
snake number 2. I will just beat him while he's down.
Well, the monster doesn't have immune to trip on it, per se. So, like I said, for flavor, and since I'm not immune to trip, flipping on its belly seemed logical, right?
And I missed. And with my final action,
Oh, hang on. I hadn't proned him yet. How close
Oh.
did you get?
I got an 18. So you tell me. Would a 20 do it?
What does new
20?
prone do? What does new prone do?
It's 2 plus 2, isn't it?
Yeah,
Or
I
is
think,
it
I think it
4?
just makes them off
It
guard.
might be 4. Yeah, off guard. I think it's 4 against melee attacks, isn't it?
Look up on Archives and Ethos because my AC is 19 and you got 18. But since I'm prone, you might have actually hit him.
Oh, if it's by 1, then yes, for sure, because it's at least 2.
But we've
I will
made
Google.
assumptions based on the legacy rules before. And
I
they're
will
dead wrong.
Google
So
that. I will
Yeah,
Google
go-
that. Yeah.
let's talk to good old Arky. Anyway, while we're looking at that, Charwin, let's talk about what?
It's -2 to it.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's off guard.
2.
All right. So there you go.
So then I got a 20. And that hits? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to re-pull it onto the. There you go.
Excellent. I will just drop that on his face for a total of 9 damage.
Okay. There you go. Opening up a huge gash along its belly.
It's
amazing. And if I wasn't a mana-created snake, it normally wouldn't make this sound, but it makes that Star Wars Kotar sound of the beast that when you hit it goes. "Roar!"
Okay. And with my final action, you want to know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
Another whippy whoop. And I missed with a 12.
Okay. And Charwin.
All right, let's pop those berries in my mouth. I don't want that snake to steal my stuff. It's mine. So I get back 16 health.
All
from
right.
my delicious berries.
Yep.
Notice I didn't use those to cook. Those were mine.
I need you to move on, Bantam. You're killing me. Let's get you a new target. Get my head out of the gutter.
Save
Okay.
the berries.
Stop it.
Yeah, let's just do a attack.
Gargle these nuts.
We're in combat. Mute up. It's bad enough that I'm doing it.
For 15 for a miss.
Unfortunately, yes.
But we'll try one more attack. Ooh, nat 20, 27.
There you go.
I'm a snake. I'm a slippery snake.
For 29 damage. Ooh.
Ooh,
Nice
do you want to
hit,
just
dude. That's impressive.
describe? Do you want to describe your kill shot to end this thing?
Yeah. Little L went ahead and hit it prone and slashed his belly open. And as it screams, I just shove my spear down its gullet.
Oh, nice. Really? No? No one? No one? No?
Not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
I did.
Cream.
I'll tell you what. Pick somebody. I'll do my impression of Valentine, Pilo, or L. Go ahead, Charwin. I dare you.
I want to hear it in Blaster.
Blaster? Okay. He says, swallow these. Swallow these. Target's acquired. Oh, no matter how Russian I try to be, comes out of Mandria.
I have that effect on the people around me.
Swallow these, comrade. Yeah. Yep, the love child, the U3 is going to look pretty messed up, but he's going to be so charming. The whole new campaign, Charwin's baby. Anyway, is that it, Charwin?
Yep, that's all my actions.
Please, someone stop me. Pilo! All right, now we got something new to cook and eat.
Well, I see a big old thing of snakes there at the end of the hallway, so I'm gonna wander on over to that. Just get as close within 10 feet of it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25? Like so?
Probably need to go one more to be within 10 feet of it, right? So
You got a 25 move?
Yeah, so I need to move from
One puts you here. 2 put another move puts you closer. What have you got left? Single action.
I got a single action attack. I'm gonna take the whip.
Okay.
Just give it a big old smack on the big old thing of those guys there.
All right. Let me just target them for you. Go ahead.
That is a 20 total.
Okay.
Yay. And that's a 1d4 plus 1. That's 2 damage.
Okay.
Resisted. 0. Resisted damage.
Yes,
0.
because I'm a swarm, so they don't take so much damage from standard.
Gotcha.
We fought swarms before.
We
You
have.
remember-
Usually they're bugs. Snakes are more solid than like.
No meta, but if you got any AoE,
Yeah, you got any tax opportunity? Technically, I'm a swarm, but a good opener. You know, you never know. I could see where Paul was going with it. Anyway, 2 moves and a big whoosh, right? And he probably hurts some snakes, but there's so many. But the mass itself seems unaffected. I'll give you that. Round 3. The mass of hissing snakes. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, we have so many. We are going to move forward. Like, continue. Do the big squeeze through. Now, there's the debate about, like, one action to get under. Last round, I spent, like, all 3. Thinking maybe it might have been a 2. Probably for Fairzy. So I'm going to say 3 to get most of us under, and then we just squirt through. With this last to split the difference. So with 2 actions left, I'm going to spritz venom. A whole bunch of them rear up. And hit 2 of you guys with a 10-foot cone. And because this is...
Yuck.
Yes. Spray venom from their fangs in a defensive display. Each creature in a 10-foot cone is exposed to the swarm venom, but you guys get a +2 bonus to your initial saving throw against it. Because they didn't bite you and inject it. They're just kind of doing the throat squirt.
spitting on us.
Yeah, they're spitting on you.
And Manubrio's kind of behind a wall too, so he should almost get a bit more defense.
Normally, but it's not a reflex
you know what?
save.
They've got 2 corners. They have 2 corners from their square. For sure they do. I don't think I...
No, I don't mind him bringing this up, but usually cover only grants reflex save, not fortitude. So it sprays out and into the area, as opposed to something that needs to go around a corner because it's like Febreze, you know what I mean? Like the mist goes.
So you said you were giving us a +2.
The actual, because it's a diluted mist as opposed to them biting you with their venom.
Okay.
The actual monster says you get a +2 circumstance bonus against the initial saving throw of this poison.
Okay, so out of curiosity, because of my species, I get a +1 circumstance bonus. Does that stack?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, good question. Do circumstance?
I don't think you can stack 2 of the same kind of bonuses, right? So
Yeah,
think
I
you
don't-
just get
I
the
don't
2,
know.
right?
Yeah,
All right, just
that's a
checking.
good question.
So here is my fortitude. I'm going to roll it open. Is that okay, sir?
Wouldn't mind looking into that, Drew, if you don't mind. Tell me if
I get it as
circumstance
well?
bonuses.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure bonuses of the same type don't stack.
In Legacy they don't, but I know there's an exception in the new one. Most of them do not.
Because
But
I
there's
get
I'm
one.
going to throw it out there with
I
the
get a
2
+1 to poison as
on
well.
it.
Okay.
And that gave me an 18.
Okay.
You're doing a +2 or a +3 for mine.
Depends. Do you have a circumstance bonus, or do you have
I get
another
a
kind of?
circumstance to poison as well. Well, +1.
Yeah. So, like I said, unless you guys can find in archives that circumstance bonuses are stackable, usually left over from Legacy, you can stack a shield with a circumstance and a skill, but if the bonus given has the same tag, they're not stackable. You just go with the bigger one. Is the way Legacy worked. And I know they've changed something to that effect, but I don't think they've changed like every kind of bonus. They just said, oh, by the way, from now on, skill bonuses are stackable, or, but it's not like across the board. Yes, it is.
That is a 18 total.
Okay. We are looking for a basic save of
Okay.
20.
So
Got it?
yes, the answer is yes. So circumstance bonuses stack with all other bonuses, including other circumstance bonuses, unless they arrive from the same source.
There you go. See, I knew there was something. I just wasn't sure circumstances. So that means you
then
guys get plus 3s.
Yeah, we both got 19s.
Right. Because the source is one is theirs, one is your innate race, so you both get 19s. Okay. Now, it's asking for a saving throw basic save versus DC 21 Fortitude Poison. So these are fails. Not crit fails, not successes, not crit successes, but a standard fail. Okay. So what happens now? Duration. Fortitude. 6 rounds. This stuff, you guys, it sticks to you. You inhale it, like as people, whether you breathe or not, it's in you, on you, and you're doing nasty stuff to your system. Pylo. Only a +1 versus poisons. Nothing, like I said, you're too much of a person at this point and playable for them to just give you straight up undead stuff.
Yep. That's
Okay.
part of the undead thing is
I-
to get a +1.
Yeah, like if you're true undead, then you're not playable, and you have like you're immune to poison and mind affecting and blah blah blah. But to make you playable, they have to give you some kind of vulnerabilities. But at least they give you bonuses, which is kind of cool. Okay, this stuff is nasty and will stay in you for 6 rounds. Stage 1 is 1d4 poison damage. And then stage 2, stage 3, and on it goes, and things get worse. But right now, you guys just take a d4. So you both take 3 points of damage from this big mist. And I'll give 3 to Alll and 3 to Pylo. And we'll leave it at that. Which brings us to Big Snake number 1. Goes slithering under a door and through a wall blaster. You hear a scream. Lovey! That's not my snake! And we will see you all next time.
Oh, damn.